Hey guys, it's day 3 of me self-isolating. I'm Phil Ellis and I'm here to help lift the spirits of some of you out there who might be a bit lonely, who are self-isolated, and maybe you don't have anyone around you. You actually genuinely are on your own. A lot of people keep asking me, no one's asked me, but you're probably all thinking it, is Phil actually on his own, genuinely? And yes, I'm in a terrace house that appears to be made of paper mache, all on my own for 3 weeks. And let's be honest, it's going to be a lot longer than that. But don't you worry, I have got my arsenal of media behind me. My PlayStation 1 with none of the appropriate leads to plug it into the wall, all the TV, the Snowman, Neverending Story, Footloose, Flashdance, Survival, the Sylvester McCoy Doctor Who years, Green Street, and Looking for Eric, and a little book of Larkin poetry that, I'll be honest, the title's hard going. So what are we going to review today? Do you know what? It's a beautiful day outside today. Spring is on the horizon. So let's mix it up a little. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Why is he putting gloves on? Is he going to go outside recklessly and go against government guidelines? No. I went out for my one allocated exercise jaunt this morning, 5k at 4 a.m. around the park. No one else there. It was beautiful, and I feel a lot better for it. Why am I putting the gloves on? Well, one of the things I realise is very troubling for a lot of you during this pandemic is that you don't have the luxury of an outside space. It's really nice to see all these celebrities tell us how they're coping with the lockdown, but then that's because they've got 3,000 acres to run around in a hot tub, and maybe the odd horse, but we don't all have that. Some of you might be in flats, some of you in house shares, and other things like that, whatever. But I, unlike you people, am very lucky. Here in the north, where things are a lot cheaper, you can get more land and more bang for your buck. I do have an outside area, so I can still enjoy that because it's still isolated. I'm not near anywhere else, I've got fences around me. So, what better time to take up gardening? My own little patch of paradise. May not be much, but there's so much potential out here. I found some of these plants by the bins out the back, being discarded, but that's good topsoil, that. You can grow, stuff's already growing in it. Don't think it's a flower, I think it's a weed, but you know, all life is precious at the moment. I think this is still alive actually, but I'm not a fan of it, so I'm probably going to bin that. All this room over here, stick all the bins on top of each other, makes a nice barricade for when the land pirates come, when everything goes to shit. And during my 4 a.m. 5k, near the skips in the car park over there, I found all this warped decking. So I was thinking, put this like here, like that, and get a chair, and the sun hits about here. So I'll just sort of sit here on a nice day. You get 20 minutes of this. So I know you're not all as lucky as me, but we don't have to be big celebrities to enjoy the outdoors now. Why not put your face out the window for half an hour? Close your eyes and pretend that you sat by a lovely stream. Why not maybe get a little window box? You can make one at home. Just get a box and put it on your window. Soil, you'll have to get, maybe someone's got a garden, you can get them to fling it up to you and you can catch it and stick it in the box. Seeds, just wait for a bird to drop them. That's nature's way. That's how seeds are spread. They stick onto animals and then they drop, and that's how you get trees and weird places like town centres. Well, I hope that video's been useful and cheered you up a little bit, made you realise you don't have to be a multi-millionaire celebrity to enjoy the outdoors still. It's still possible. And if you're not as lucky as me to have an outdoor area, the bins are coming, I'm going to put the bins out. Now they're our fourth emergency service. Now where was I? Chin up everyone. Stay positive, but not for the virus. Seriously, please, look after yourself, wash your hands. And keep liking and subscribing. Not for me, for you guys, so I can bring you more content. It's for you, honestly. It really is for you. And share this. Be happy. Look after each other. And don't take all the bloody toilet paper, because I've got irritable bowel syndrome.